Hi, welcome to my new video. A video that is the beginning of a series that I want to try out to see if it's entertaining for myself and my viewers. It's about some sort of a spotlight, putting a Pokemon in spotlight, analyzing the meta with it, and see how it performs. Maybe in a specific team as well. This time it will be Heracross. I will actually, for this series, I will start off with just hitting Legend with it and posting some videos on it in different teams. And after I hit Legends, I will do different Pokemons as well. Now, I haven't played as much, so my ranking is not really that high. I'm still not that interested in playing PvP either, but I do like making content, like streaming on Twitch, making YouTube videos, so I will continue to do that. I'll try to do like 2 sets a day, at least record them for videos or something. So hitting Legend with Heracross. I'm gonna start off in Ultra Remix, just kind of because it's I always tend to play the new league that's around, the newer meta. Unfortunately, I can't play Holiday Cup with Heracross. It's not allowed there, so that's kind of unfortunate. The queues are much better there too. But we're just gonna analyze Heracross in the Ultra Remix in this episode. So first of all, let's just start from the start. What is Heracross typing and what's his moveset? Let's dive into the fast moves at first. Heracross has a typing of Bug and Fighting. It's a pretty unique typing. It's not really much else with that. The fast move has Struggle Bug and Counter. As you can see in the graph there, Struggle Bug. They're both stab moves, but Struggle Bug is definitely the worst one. The only scenario you would want Struggle Bug is maybe against like in a grass type meta, but you know, most grass types are also poison, and Heracross isn't the greatest against poison. Even with neutral Struggle Bug, it still kind of sucks against them. Counter, definitely the strongest move in the game, generally speaking, right? High damage per turn, only 2 turns, so it's easy to catch with this move, easy to sync up, and 3.5 energy per turn, which is pretty high for it's just pretty high combined, especially compared to Struggle Bug. Kind of always want to run counter on this, right? The charge moves. Heracross is quite versatile. It recently got a Rock Blast as well to hit flyers with it. Now, how useful is this? Heracross is Bug and Fighting, which are both weak to flying, so you're not gonna beat flyers anyway, right? But it provides some coverage, even though it's a horrible move. 40 energy for 50 damage. Yeah, and it's a bait move, right? The Heracross doesn't really have cheap moves. As you can see, the second move it has is Close Combat, which is a debuff move. It's very strong stab as well. Though you find that in Ultra League, most things are bulky enough to survive it pretty easily. If neutral, sometimes even if super effective, though if it's super effective, the counters usually kill after. Mega Horn also got buffed quite a couple times. Actually does massive damage right now. I think Niantic kind of did that to buff Bug types, because Bug types aren't really the most popular, right? So Mega Horn definitely is an option depending on the league you play. I really liked it in the Lunar Cup. And Earthquake provides more general coverage. I like the ground offensive typing against like rock types, poison types, electric types. Can be really useful. And it's not stab though, so it doesn't hit as hard as Mega Horn and Close Combat. The moveset that I'll be running is that I'll prefer in the Ultra League Remix. Definitely Rock Blast and Earthquake. It's the same coverage as Galarian Stunfisk, right? And it just hits almost everything. So yeah, it kind of depends on your team maybe, but all those moves are quite viable. So I'm not gonna talk too much about this this circle with good, neutral, and bad matchups. Obviously, green is good matchups for Heracross. Red is bad matchups, and blue is neutral in here. I put some of the mons that I think defies most of the meta. I think I forgot Trevenant in it though, but it is what it is. It doesn't really do much more than other fighters do, except that it beats the other fighters, except Toxicroak. But it beats Machamp, it beats Crafty really hard, so that's nice. And it also resists Earthquake, so that makes the G-Fisk and Excadrill matchup, well, Excadrill probably is Drill Run. It makes the G-Fisk Excadrill matchup also pretty comfortable, though you'll need an expensive Earthquake to KO. Yeah, other than that, all the flyers, fires, charmers, ghosts, poisons, psychics, they're all pretty horrible for Heracross. It has a lot of bad matchups in this meta, and the water types are okay for it, though. Usually they have like if blasts with Hydro Cannon, you know, Hydro Cannon is pretty busted. It hits a lot. But yeah, generally speaking, doesn't look like Heracross is that special in this meta so far. The team that I'll be running with Heracross will be with Drapion and Galvantula. The Drapion is actually Shadow. It's a toy that I want to invest in for a long time, and I'm still missing a power-up on it, but still that's fine. As you can see on Heracross, I run Counter, Rock Blast, and Earthquake. Like I said before, it just has maximum coverage. In this team, I also kind of need Earthquake for like poison types, because Nidoqueen can wreck this team, even though Drapion is decent against it still. The Drapion is such a solid save swap. It's a poison and dark type and can function as both, really. That's what makes it really more versatile over like Skuntank and Alola Muck, because those have poison jab, it charges slower, which makes those mons more poison than dark types, really, right? So that's, I think, the strength of Drapion here. Just really fast too, and I recommend Shadow actually over normal in Ultra League, because it has more two-shot potential. Sometimes against the Pokemons you'll need a debuff, like Snorlax. Stunfisk you're not gonna kill in two, but yeah, that's why I prefer Shadow for this. That's why I built Shadow for this. I think for normal Grey League though you want regular, because it does the same thing Shadow does in Ultra. And Galvantula, yeah, you need a Hundo. Well, you don't need a Hundo, but the Hundo is the best IV without Best Buddy. So, luckily I got two of those. Only built one, of course. And I'm using that one with the regular moveset of Discharge and Lunge. You could also, if you decide to run this team, you could also opt for Cross Poison for like Charmers, because Charmers are very dominant in Ultra League. But I like Discharge for Jellicent, because I'm not great against that either in the lead. Let's go to some battles here. As you can see here, Heracross into Sylveon, bad lead. I go in Drapion immediately. This is kind of difficult, because this is kind of also my only answer. They answer with a Garchomp. You don't see Garchomp a lot. Some of these battles in these rankings are very sweaty. Some of them are, well, you see Garchomp sometimes. Actually, the only Garchomp I've seen. But it's an answer to Drapion. I want to get shields down here so I can land an Earthquake on the Sylveon later. It doesn't, it's not stab, so only does like what, 50%? I think I'm showcasing about 10 pre-recorded battles here, 10 or 15, I'm not sure. I think 10. And I'm just showing all of them. If I played like dog shit, you will see it here. In this video. If I played amazing, though, that's great. You can also see that. But here my opponent makes a decent play. They got some licks through. Usually you CMP with Galv on Snorlax Body Slam, because it both takes 12 turns, 3 Volt Switch, and 12 licks. But he got some in swap, and that's why he outpaced me. Didn't matter anyway, because then I get less farm. Kind of need the farm here too. The Sylveon did quite some charms. I think they already had the Psyshock here. I already forgot these battles too. Yeah, the Earthquake, I don't think it even does 50%, honestly. It's great coverage, because it's actually the only thing that can hit this Sylveon out of all the charge move I have. Well, and Rock Blast, but Rock Blast is garbage. yeah, it wasn't enough. Gliscor also a big core breaker, However, if Gliscor goes straight Earthquake here, it's actually fine for Drapion. Because I'm just so spammy, look at this. This is not only a Heracross video, it's also a Drapion video. Yeah, Drapion definitely was a good investment. It's a very strong core with Heracross, that's why I like using it right now with it. Both of those are a good IV of mine as well, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't have Heracross spawns here, so I traded some Heracross that we did in raids. It was in raids for an event for a bit, and I happened to get I think a rank 60. Pretty good. Pretty good. Scrunch does some good damage. This is some good Spice Magneton. Don't see it a lot in high elo even. But it breaks the Jellicent A9 course. I'm impressed. We get some lag here, and because of this lag, I'm not sure if this Machamp is at a Rock Slide now. So Rock Slide is neutral, does a lot of damage. So I shield this, even though I was kind of sure they were at 6, but I guess not. I don't know. It really sucked because I did not have to shield that. They throw the move here. I was planning on sacrificing this anyway. It's a payback. I survived barely. And because that Volt Switch did not go in, the damage, this Magna Bomb is going to do a lot. Which sucks. Man, if I didn't... actually, if they throw Magna Bomb, I'd probably die there anyway. I should have lost that if they Magna Bombed there. But the shield on the cross was unfortunate because I lost track of count there. I honestly wanted to catch on the Gelf to just sacrifice it, but yeah. Looks like my opponent tries to catch something. I mean, sure, here's a Rock Blast. Safe swapping Dragonite in an A9 G-Fisk meta is, yeah, surprising. I'll throw another Rock Blast. Doesn't even do that much damage. I think about 40%. I think 40. I think 40. I'll shield 1. I don't think it's a big move, but just preserving some HP. He shields down too, that's why I swapped. I didn't want to take more damage on Heracross. Farm down perfectly. I always feel like if the opponent doesn't have a G-Fisk or Nidoqueen, the Gelf is always valuable, so I decided to shield here. I could also debuff the last Pokemon, so, you know, perfect. Unless I swap, of course. And again, there's a Charmer. Charmers are just too good in this meta. Because, you know, the main Fire type, Sylveon is banned, Talonflame is banned, the main Steel type is banned, Empoleon. There is some Registeel, I suppose. Not a lot in these elos, but I know they're out there. So yeah, that makes them just really good. Yeah, and here you see the power of Shadow Drapion. This Crunch just kills already, dude. Poison type? Nah, dude. I'll make it a Dark type if I want to. Great lead, actually great lead. Opponent swaps into A9, it's Power Snow. Sludge Bomb shouldn't KO yet, though the counters did bring it into bring it a bit lower. I expect Jellicent in the back. This was very BBML Ultra Premier, right? Scrafty, A9, Jelly in whatever order. So that's kind of what I'm expecting here, which means I really need to keep switch, even though my my Gelf is also fine against the Scrafty, of course. But you know, Heracross versus Jelly is just not really comfortable. This A9 is also quite underleveled. I guess that helps. I overfarm by 1 and they catch. Motherfucker. Really good catch, really good catch. It doesn't matter, I hard counter them. Discharge coming through there. They get 2 move, it's fine. As long as the A9 can't kill, doesn't get to a Dazzling Gleam on my Heracross, I'm all Gucci. I don't think it can even farm me down. Maybe if it was fully powered up, it could put in more work. No. Lunge for the BM, it kills anyway. But Bug on Fairy is resisted, I'm aware. But if it's possible, I prefer to throw the resistant move. I like that. Big core breaker here. This is absolutely horrible. So my plan always here is to get shields down and try to catch a move on either Gelf or Heracross. If it's Giratina, I think I prefer the Heracross. If it's Trevenant, I prefer on Gelf. Because if they're weak to Gelf, they might bring that Trevenant into the Gelf. Well, if it's Giratina, I don't want to review my Gelf yet, because then they'll know that I'm very weak to the Giratina. Well, shield's down, or maybe in the one shoots, Gelf can at least hit Trevenant, you know? Lapras is not my favorite answer to Drapion, simply because it's so bulky. You can see it can't take these crunches, especially since I don't get any debuffs. I believe he still has a shield and I don't. I guess my plan is kind of working here, but they have a G-Fisk, so there was no play. Even if I take out that thing. Mandibus, it's pretty bad. Let's check if he has Air Slash. He does not, so I can farm up a little more. But Aerial Ace does about 80%. I don't want to have that on my Heracross, so I'll catch. I never like Mandibus leads, simply because if there's a Charm in the back, they don't give a crap about Switcher. Since they're staying in, I'm actually assuming there might be another freaking Sylveon in the back. Throwing the Sludge Bomb here. I wish Drapion had Gunk Shot. Something more heavy. In comes Nidoqueen. They try to catch a Sludge Bomb. Will be double resisted on Nidoqueen. But I'm really glad he comes in here to take this energy on it. So I'll throw through this crunch. I think I want to preserve my Drapion here, because I can't get Snarled down. So I'll just keep that alive for a bit. Maybe I can get to a move on the Mandy later, or use that as a catch. We lag here, so I CMP on him while he has a lot of energy. It's very unfortunate for my opponent. And in the back is a Jellicent. I know what to do here. Just double shoot the Gelf, and we win. They might not even expect the Earthquake. Who runs Earthquake? On Heracross, right? Well, I guess they did anticipate it. That's unfortunate. I mean, even Megahorn probably does like 30% there. Classic Bubble Beam, yes, because I will definitely shield my Heracross against this. Ah, yes, keep going. I'll just swap. Ah, it's this match. Yeah, this guy's just gonna go, or this woman is going straight Bubble Beam. Like I said, some battles are really sweaty, and sometimes people just assume I don't count. I've also played some Holiday Cup. You can notice that the real lower rankings are playing there. Ultra League Remix is still Excel anyway. Doesn't matter which elo, which rank you are. I mean, maybe in lower rankings you'll find an Excel Pharaoh, but here it's just Excel Mandy, Excel Jelly, G-Fisk, Nido, what else, whatever, everything, and that makes it game. Gelf is a really good core breaker for flies and waters. Another Sylveon lead, very bad, very bad. Let's go on Drapion. They bring in the G-Fisk. It's kind of my strategy to bait out G-Fisk so my Galvantula avoids it. My team is ABA weak to fire, however. If that is Typhlosion, I try to get shields down and or get energy on my Heracross to throw some Rock Blast at it. If that's Charizard, I kind of do the same, but Gelf, you know, is fine against Charizard. If it's Chandler, I just die. Because that Pokemon is just too good. This is just a Rock Slide, which I know shield, obviously. Drapion, I can actually flip this if G-Fisk goes straight for the Earthquake. Or if I call a Rock Slide bait. They don't double shield, they only shield once. Still not great. I mean, I don't have that great of a Sylveon answer. And if they're strong against the Heracross in the back, as we've seen, there's a lot that can beat the Heracross, so it's a challenge. And since they shield, I assume they're actually weak to Galv in the back. But Discharge is kind of a weak electric move. So it's just not gonna do. It's not gonna take this out. I can't use it for the next Pokemon. I'll bring in the Heracross. I preserve my Galv just in case, like a Jellicent. It is, and they don't overfarm because they think I'm dead. And then maybe I get to another move. I have no energy. They will even outpace me to a Ball Beam. This is definitely game. I do get to that move. If they let me get to another one for some very special reason, I would win. But no, they don't. Maybe I seen Pete on a Rock Blast here, and I don't think a Rock Blast would have killed with this HP. It's a really bad move. Yeah, they have Ball Beam as well. No shot. Gengar, horrible. Though Galf is not the worst against. Let's bring in the Drapion. They stay in. Shadow Ball will do about 50%, so I will shield this. It's a freaking punch. Who baits the resistant move? Who baits when both are resisted? Who baits there? Crazy. She just knows me even before we met. I get hard called like that. I mean, good call by them, of course. They bring in Lapras. That's a target for my Heracross, so kind of unfortunate. Also a target for my Gelf, so not great. I make a last-second swap there, real clutch. Otherwise, I had to shield to preserve all the energy. But I need my Drapion to take out that Gengar, and I will CMP on this Surf here. In comes Gengar again. Counter is adding up, doing 1 HP each. But I do have a lot of energy on my Drapion, which is exactly what I needed there. I'll wait out the clock because his timer, her timer's up. Mine is not. There we go, we have 2. I waited for them to swap. I checked if they swapped into a Charmer because I don't want to throw a Crunch into that. They shield the first one. The second one goes through, it kills. In the back is a Roserade. This is fine because I'm a shield up. In the zeros is not as great because they outpace me, and 2 Weather Balls definitely kill, right? Because it's super effective. Honestly, I may have lost that if it was Poison Jab because the jabs might bring me into Weather Ball range. This is gonna be a double debuff. Is it double? No, it's single debuff. Single debuff Weather Ball. Throw the resistant move. Yes, always good play. Okay, here we have a Fire lead. Let's go in Drapion. See what they do. They bring in their Snorlax. Snorlax is not an answer because licks are resisted. If I get the debuff, I do. The Sludge Bomb might kill. Maybe even the Crunch. I don't know. No, it doesn't kill, but it brings me to farm down range. I go for the Crunch here. Slash Move will kill, but I actually expect him to shield to keep swap. They don't shield. Can I farm down? Can I farm down? I do. Ooh, beautiful. Before they even get to a move. They come in with the Zard again. This does a lot of damage. So every chip helps here. See, it already does like 50%. It's crazy. I'll throw another one. This makes me kind of worried. They might have a Charmer again. I get the defense drop, so I'll get a Volt Switch in real quick while they're debuffed. They have to throw energy. They throw energy right away. That's what I want as well. We won't find out what's in the back. Maybe a Gyarados. I don't know. I guess not the Charmer. A very good lead again. They stay in. Interesting. It always makes me very, very spooked out when they stay in. Okay, so this is like the first 2 days that I've ever used Heracross in Ultra League. And man, look, I didn't know if they got a counter through there before my charge, so I didn't know if they had the foul player. I want to preserve this if it's a G-Fisk. But man, the Rock Blast always is disappointing. In comes the Armored Mewtwo. I bait out the Excadrill. It's Excadrill. But this is bad because Armored Mewtwo is actually pretty fine against Gelf. Because Gelf is so fragile. Armored Mewtwo, the Side Strike is a broken move. I'll let this go. But I can't use another shield. I need to take this out. Here comes another. This is double resisted on such a fragile Pokemon. There's no shot this kills, but I can't have him get to another move. Good thing the counter after kills. If I didn't deny, I probably would not have. He probably would have gotten there. I'll take the confusion on my Heracross because I need all the HP on my Galvantula. I'd love to sneak here, but if he keeps confusioning, I need to decrease his damage. Unfortunately, he does CMP here. I would have loved to sneak, but it may have even been my only win con because he's CMPing intentionally with me. Look, this Side Strike, it's double debuffed. It's just gonna kill almost. I need to survive 3 confusions after this. There's no shot. No shot. Armored Mewtwo wins the one shoots against Galvantula. I think Gelf only wins the zeros because you outpace, and one Side Strike doesn't kill, especially after debuffed, and the 2 should just debuff to Oblivion, right? So. Yeah, so those were the battles. I don't think I went very well. I think I won like 5 out of 10, right? So didn't go very well. I don't think the team I used was very good. I do have a better team prepared for the live battles I will do tomorrow. I will record live battles tomorrow. And hopefully that will go better. Hopefully that will be a better showcase. Heracross is gonna be a difficult Pokemon to use in Ultra Remix. I'm gonna try Open Ultra as well at some point, though I think it's even worse there. But you know, let's just try. What do we have to lose? So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Let me know. I'll make another video for tomorrow, episode 2, and I'll have Twitch streams on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, that was the video. Have a good one. See you later. Bye bye.